Hi everybody, it's Ivan Roberts back again with Riff Tap Music's 4th YouTube video. Well, what can I say? The last one, we've had over 700 views on the last video. Absolutely astounded with that. Thanks to everyone for your support, that's all I can say. It's really appreciated. To celebrate today, we've got a little competition going on, so a bit later in the video, we've got a competition that's going to have 2 free tickets to a tour, a show as part of a tour that's going on in September, so I'll go on to that a little bit later. I've got absolutely loads to pack in today. Going to start off with new subscribers to the YouTube channel. The first one is a blues rock band from Brighton. They're called 1 in 5. That's the number 1 in F-I-V-E. So the number to start with, then in, then the written 5, F-I-V-E. So it's 1in5.com is their website, or their Facebook page is facebook.com/1in and F-I-V-E. I say they're a hard rock blues band from Brighton. Mike is their contact and is subscribed personally as well as on behalf of the band. Their influences are classic and contemporary influences. The Doors, Rival Sons, Mudhoney, Slash, Pink Floyd, Iron Maiden, Clutch, so some terrific influences there, quite a widespread as well. They've got three shows announced at the moment. 28th of August they're doing Festival. It's P-H-E-Z-T-I-V-A-L, Festival, and that's at the Pheasant Inn, Newport in Shropshire, not Newport South Wales or Isle of Wight, it's Newport in Shropshire, which I think is somewhere near Telford. So they're doing that on the 28th of August. 3rd of September they are at the Bird's Nest in Deptford, and on the 9th of September they are at one of my old stomping grounds, Tea Chances in Tottenham. So that's 1 in 5. Give them your support. Check them out on Facebook, their website. Really good hard rock blues band. 2 more subscribers who I've mentioned before and I'll be mentioning again shortly. Andy Cavendish, promoter. His Facebook page, as I mentioned before, is called An Alternative Gathering. Excellent promoter. His shows always go like clockwork, which I will be coming on to shortly. And Redwire has subscribed as well, who I went to see on Sunday and who I will be talking about shortly. So moving on to that, so I was going to say, as I said on the last video, I was planning to do three shows this weekend. Friday and Saturday at the Gunners, Sunday at the Islington. Saturday didn't happen, things all conspired against me and I didn't get to the show on Saturday to see Polly Pickpockets, who stood in for Jelly. Jelly had to drop it off. Polly Pickpockets stood in, who I've seen before, a really good band. Argonaut, again, they played one of my shows, really good pop punk band. And the other band was the Phil Ram band, who I've got to get to see at some point, because I've not seen them before. Sorry to those guys, I couldn't make it on Saturday. I went to the gigs on Friday at the Gunners and Sunday at the Islington, which we're going to talk about now, really. Friday at the Gunners, my friends Trevor's Head from Red Hill, loved their sets, did a great job as I always do. Andy shows, as I say, always go like clockwork. Everyone knows what they're doing, run to time, and they're always well put together with bands that work on the same bill. All 4 bands, Trevor's Head, Destinova over from Leverkusen, Rising Without a Kingdom, and the headline band, who, as I said before, I can't really say their name out loud unless there's youngsters listening in. It's rather naughty, but their Facebook page is facebook.com/the Slurps UK, because it's still the Slurps, because that was their previous name until they changed to what they are now. So if you click on there, you will actually see what their name is. All 4 bands really good, as I say, similar styles in that they were all alt rock, bit grungy, little bits of blues thrown in there, little bits of punk. On the whole, I would say generally alternative / grungy bands. Excellent night, Andy, another job well done. And the Gunners, love the venue, hence why I'm going to be doing my networking nights there. Andy, Una, the owners, and Andy on the sound, all great people. Always make it really hospitable and really good place to put on events. Right, moving on to Sunday, which is a little bit different, shall we say. The Islington, first time I've ever been there. Lovely venue, really lovely venue, nice setup. In terms of a venue for up and coming bands, couldn't fault it really. Nice decent sized stage. It's a separate room to the main bar, so you've got the it's easy for a paid entry gig. I find much easier with a separate room. Really good. Really good in terms of the venue itself. In terms of the promoting of the show and the organisation, I can only say compared to Andy's show on Friday, it's like chalk and cheese really. Redwire were meant to be playing at 9 o'clock, which obviously was the band that I went along to see, who I'm good friends with. When I got there, they'd been told that they were now playing at 10:15. There were actually seven bands playing on a Sunday, which is a little top. When Redwire had sort of asked them, they asked questions, and they were told that if they didn't want to play, they didn't have to. That in some ways they were discouraged from playing, but they said no, they've got people coming to see them, so they were definitely going to play. One of the bands that played only got to play 4 songs, I think, and were told at that time it's not ideal, really not ideal pattern. They weren't happy, and you can understand why they weren't. As I say, basically, the other thing that Redwire also put was the fact that the venue never had an event page set up on Facebook for it. They had event pages set up for gigs on 7th of July, 8th of July, 11th tonight, and they've got some for later in the year, September, October, August, September, October. But they didn't have a gig page set up, and when I asked them to play, they didn't have time to do it. So it's been I'm not doing this, I don't do this to slag people off. I mean, I know promoting is damned hard, I did it myself, and I wouldn't. As I say, it is difficult, but I just think you've got a lovely venue there, you really have. Just maybe need to look after the bands a little bit better, and have it a little bit more organised. And that's my take on it anyway. As I say, I'm not going to go on too much more about that. Moving on. Graham Letchford, who I've spoken about before, I need a little bit of clarification on what he does actually. I think I gave a little bit of misinformation before. As I say, Graham works for Black Phoenix Rising, which is connected with metal hard rock. It's actually, I said it was a blog, it's not a blog, it's actually an online forum. So Black Phoenix Rising, if you type that into Google, you will it will take you into the forum, which you can obviously register for and to post about the subject or whatever. Also, they do have a Facebook page which is BPR, the Feminine Touch. That is the Facebook page. If you just type in Black Phoenix Rising into Facebook, I think it'll take you to a now defunct page. So their Facebook page is BPR, the Feminine Touch. They are behind the live projects called the Quinphonic Festivals. They've got the 3rd one coming up on the 9th of October at the Roadhouse in Birmingham. Quality bands on. They've got Last Days of Eden, Saronia, Winter in Eden, Kingfisher Sky, and a band that did a show for me a few months ago. I did actually hosted their London album launch, a band called Dekesis. Very, very good band. Gemma on vocals. Wow, what a voice that girl's got. So yeah, if you can get along, if you're in the Birmingham area, you can get along to the Quinphonic Festivals. That is actually being run by Black Phoenix Rising, and Graham is involved with. So just to clear all that up. Right, what should we go on to now? Competition, and yeah, let's just touch on what the competition's going to be. I think Evil-Tide, who I've mentioned before, are very good friends of mine, as well as being a fantastic band. They recently, in February, actually toured with the Graham Bonnet Band, who were over from Los Angeles. Graham Bonnet, obviously former vocalist with Rainbow, Michael Schenker group, Alcatraz. Now in September they're going to be doing a tour with Reese Pergudani group. Now RPG, as they're known, David Reese is the frontman, and he was the vocalist in Accept, Bonfire, Bangalore Choir, Circle of Silence. So this guy's fronted some top bands. He's now put his group together with Mario Pergudani, guitarist and backing vocalist. This guy's played with legendary drummer Vinny Appice, Bobby Kimball from Toto, Mitch Malloy from Nashville and Tennessee. So these guys have played with absolutely fantastic bands and musicians, and say they're doing a headline tour in September, and Evil-Tide will be supporting them. So the dates that they are playing are Tuesday, September the 13th, the Rebellion in Manchester. Wednesday, September the 14th, Diamond Lounge in Doncaster. Thursday the 15th September, Stage, Basingstoke. Friday the 16th, Fuel Rock Club in Cardiff. Saturday the 17th, Dublin Castle, Camden in London. And Sunday the 18th, Sticky Mike's Frog Bar in Brighton. So that's the 6 dates that they're playing, and we've got 2 free tickets to give away to the show of your choice, any one of those 6. And the competition question is, all you need to do to find the answer is to go into the Evil-Tide Facebook page. That's facebook.com/Evil-Tide, EVYLTYDE. And the competition question is, Evil-Tide have got a new bass player with a biblical name. Is it A. Lazarus, B. Moses, or C. Noah? So the competition question: Evil-Tide have got a new bass player. His name is a biblical name. Is it A. Lazarus, B. Moses, or C. Noah? So there we go. If you just drop an email to rifftafmusic@gmail.com with the answer, put in the subject Evil-Tide, EVYLTYD, put that as the subject, and the answer as A, B or C to the question, and the winner will be drawn next Monday. I'm going to be doing one more video on Thursday or Friday when I will announce the competition again, and next Monday we will do the draw for the 2 tickets for the date of your choice. There we go. Right, most of it covered, I think. We'll just finish off as I normally do, a bit of self-plugging with the networking nice. Just to say that to anyone that's coming along, I mean, the figures now, people saying that they are either coming or interested in coming, is absolutely astounding. I really think that we're packing the gunners out on the 4th of August. So to those of you that are coming, or those interested, just a little bit more about the bands that I've got booked to finish off the evening. Like, they're not gigs, as I say, they're networking nights with a band popped on at the end just to round the evening off. The first bands on the 4th of August is One Click Malice from Guildford, so you can check them on their Facebook page. Hard rock bands, as I've said before, they recently played with and had fantastic compliments from Phil Campbell from Motorhead. Yeah, that's One Click Malice who are doing the show on the 4th of August, and on the 1st of September we've got a pop rock band over from Southend by the name of Arcades. That's ARCADES. Check them out, another superb band, and just to say, we're going to round off these evenings with some quality musical entertainment. So there we are, we're over 14 minutes now. I think I've rambled on for long enough. So Ivan Roberts, thank you very much for watching, supporting, and signing off now, and goodbye, and have a lovely day, everybody.